Good morning. Welcome to Kyoto. We're in Higashiyama. Another beautiful day. Yesterday was fantastic. Today's just another one of those days. A little bit hotter today actually here. Might have been a bit windier where we were yesterday, but we're going to walk through Higashiyama here and see what the scene is like. Beautiful Sunday morning. We're walking towards the Park Hyatt Kyoto. This is an amazing hotel. Kind of strange that I'm focusing on a hotel in such a historic city, but it is a pretty amazing hotel. Right on the mountainside. They finished this during the pandemic. Built right on the mountainside, and you get amazing views of the city from up there. Hello, Denise. Hello, Dr. Carl. Thank you for coming in. So we're in Higashiyama, a very popular tourist area, as you can see. And I think the pandemic is basically over. You can see here, the street is quite busy. Cheryl, hey, thanks for coming in. Nina and Zaka. I know the signal is usually not great here, so I'm going to be very hesitant to go too far in. I might go the other way, actually, towards the city more, but I'll try and go in as much as I can. Thank you. Yeah, yesterday I'm going to do that again, that stream, because it was a little too shaky for me. I did not have my stabilizer, so next time I'm going to do that again shortly. And I actually should have kind of explored that area a bit more before I broadcast, but it's so far away. It's not the kind of place I can go to twice so easily. But next time, I'm going to do it with a stabilizer properly. And I found some other great locations there too, all in that one area. Drew recommended. Thank you, Drew. Who is Drew? I'm not sure who Drew is. But... Oh yeah, that's an amazing, what an amazing place. And there's not many tourists there, but historically such a important area. Is basically where Japan was born, where the name of the country came from. A lot of administrative things too in the government, where Buddhism started. So many important things happen there in just that small area, and there's really not many tourists there at all. So, magical Disney. Hey, Matthew, thank you for coming in. Yeah. So. Yeah, I don't think even a lot of people who live here know much about Asuka. I even spoke to some Japanese people there, and they weren't too. They didn't know much about it until they actually had been there. So, yeah, even the locals don't know, which is interesting. So, hello, Abdullah. Hello. Thank you for coming in. Anyways, here it's back to normal, as you can see. You can see a lot of foreign people in the crowds here. A lot of them are people from local Asian countries too. A lot of people from Singapore. That's a big one that I notice. Look at these cute fish down here. There's these beautiful goldfish down here. I'm doing okay. Doing okay. Look at that. That's great. not sure if I want to go up here. So I'll show you that at least. Oh wait, is that the other way? Oh here, yeah, here's the Starbucks. This is the Starbucks. Yeah, there we go. How hard is it to learn enough conversational Japanese? You don't need to know anything. I don't think you need to know anything. But I would say, I mean, I don't know what situation you'd really need Japanese. Yeah, I don't think you need to get around. I don't think it's that necessary. I mean, just like any country, I guess numbers help. How much does this cost? But then you have to understand, what are they replying? Maybe directions. I would say, I don't know, 6 months if you really want to know the basics situations. Just think of daily situations that you're going to deal with. Practice those conversations and the vocabulary around them, and then probably you'll be okay. So. But. All right, we're going to go this way. I wanted to go this way anyway, so. Yeah, this is how big the hotel is. It goes all the way up that hill. Hello. How are you? Yeah, the hotel is massive. It's a massive property. It goes all the way up there. There are some. Kukana Hoku, hello. Thanks for coming in. There's so many new, especially really, there's so many hotels in general, but there's especially luxury hotels that have opened up. Wow, they've been just amazing. Some I've only seen them in pictures. I haven't been there, but wow, they look just incredible. All right, I'm gonna take you down here. All right, one more shot of this. I'm loving this hotel. I don't know why. Gone to dinner in a place called Yamato restaurant in the back. I think that's I think it was an original building, family run place, and they built a hotel around it. If you really want to go to a luxurious restaurant while you're here, it's called Yamato. In the back here, it's probably connected to the Park Hyatt Kyoto. Look that up. It's just amazing. Very expensive though. All right, let's go down here. I'll show you this while we're here. We've done this one before. Cool gate. All right, this is a great shot of the sky. And you can see in the back, there is the Kannon, the Bodhisattva Kannon. Made famous by Phil Collins in his video, Take Me Home. Hello, Tatsuya. Konnichiwa. Thank you for coming in. All right, I'm going to take you down here. We'll go to another road. I'm going to get away from the tourists. Hydrangeas have started to bloom. Rainy season is here, when the hydrangeas are starting to bloom. Sort of budding there a little bit, but definitely maybe a few more weeks. It should be in full bloom. We're going to make a right up here. Go down another traditional road. Hey Dave, konnichiwa. Sorry we couldn't hook up this time. Very busy family. Oh, no worries. I was with hey Mashcode. Yeah, no worries. I was in Fukuoka that weekend with a bunch of friends, and I only had 2 days with them there, and then they came down here, and I've been swamped with work too, and I during the week is impossible. And it was only until this weekend I really had some free time. So, yeah, no worries. That's another thing about the post-pandemic is a lot more people visiting, and I forgot how much time that takes up. So it's hard to make time to go around, do those things, but oh well. A lot more buildings I notice saying no photography, and people taking photos anyways. But I don't know who to agree with. Izu and the hydrangea were iPod. Oh, really? Cool. That's great. A little geisha girl. A little Maiko. I don't know if I could film her, but yeah, so anyways, I noticed a lot of she's not a real one, but she's a tourist. You can see her on the left there. That was cute. Let me zoom in a little bit. Why do they owners object to photography? Well, it's their private residence. So they don't want people to take their pictures of their house. But at the same time, you're in the middle of the busiest city, the busiest tourist spot in Japan. So kind of comes with the territory. So there's a lot of conflict there. And I don't know. It's a difficult topic. I'm on the side of the tourists, to be honest. Kyoto's very conservative. It's kind of strange that you would think that a city like this would be more open-minded. But there's a certain element of this city who are very conservative, and they really don't want they don't want the people here, to be honest. I mean, I think they were just gleaming with joy during the pandemic. I think. Yeah, it's tough to balance it. Yeah, but I really think that they were very happy during the pandemic that no one was here. They don't miss them, that's for sure. There's definitely a lot of people who do, who need the tourism dollars, but there's a lot of people who don't. So, okay, I'm gonna go down this other street. I think it's a bit more scenic. How much are these umbrellas, and what are they made of? Which umbrellas? Good morning. Hey, Chris. Which umbrellas are you talking about? Oh, the little ones there? Oh, there's a girl dressed. Oh, is that a real one? There's a real Maiko. That's a real Maiko, I think. Oh, no, it's not. It's not. It's not. Sorry. I thought it was a real Maiko. Oh yeah, she's wearing sunglasses. I guess not. Big mistake there. Wow. Okay, cool. 3 months. Jeez. Cool. How was it? I guess you covered a lot of territory in 3 months. Yeah, she's dancing, so I don't think she's real. Get her. She's not real. Yeah, she's not real. She's dancing. Definitely not a real one would not do that. Yeah, this is the Maiko Henshin. You can pay to get become a Maiko. Oh, jeez, almost fell down there. 120 bucks for photography. Wow, that's a lot of money. Not cheap. Okay, let's go down here. They were doing some events at Yasaka Shrine, and they were actually real geisha dancing. I think they do it kind of periodically for the tourists. So I hope they're doing something today. Let's see. Let's hope so. Definitely a lot more events. Do you run across many? Yes, you can if you go at the right time. If you go in the evenings around 6 p.m. in Gion, yeah, you can see many of them. They're easy to catch. And if you watch my broadcasts in the past, I've caught many geisha. We might walk through there now. We'll see what the situation is. But first we'll go through the temple and we'll see the situation there. Oh, this is cool. Oh, wow. This is a nice kind of stylish look there. Rustic kind of look. Ristorante Italiano Chimera. I like the display. Don't know how good the food is, but they got the style down. Okay, let's go through Yasaka. Yeah, it's easy to see them. There's been there was a big controversy with photography of them also. And you're not supposed to take photos of them. But recently I see people take photos of them anyways. The tourists, locals, everybody. So I don't blame them. I'm on the tourist side. You're gonna come here once in a lifetime and you see something like that, you're gonna take a photo, and that's okay. Yasaka Shrine. I think they're gonna have a dance here next weekend. They're gonna have a court, like an imperial court dance. Right here on the stage. They do the dances here on the stage here. So there's some stalls down here usually. Let's check that out. There's the little tiny shrines on each side too. Okuni-sama. Izumo no Okuni. Oh. This is a tale of, I believe it's Okuni. Izumo no Okuni is from Japanese mythology. I think he's one of the creators of Japan, I believe is what the history is. I'm so interested in visiting Japan and see the koi farm. See people being in their own field. Oh yeah, the koi are from, oh boy, what's it called? Up there in the north, Niigata. The koi originated in Niigata, so they were, I believe they put them next to rice fields, little rivers next to the rice fields where the fish were put there, and they mutated in all those different colors, and it became a hobby, like to raise the fish and see all the possible mutations, all the beautiful colors that they made. Yeah, it's up in Niigata. They have a festival, like a koi festival, and you can see all the people display the koi. And there's contests too, I think, stuff like that. Yeah, they have them in these pens, and they judge the koi, and there's prize-winning koi. It's pretty interesting. Hello, Cyril. Hey. All right, we're gonna go. This is always a nice shot of Kyoto. Leaving Higashiyama, going into the city. Urban Kyoto, there it is. All right, well, today it doesn't look too bad. It looks like, this looks like the shopping arcades are not too busy. But we're gonna walk through. Let's walk through Gion. Yeah, let's go through Gion. I'll show you where the geisha are. I don't think we'll see any today, but Shijo intersection. So we're gonna cross here, go down a block or so, and we'll get into go into Gion. I'm very interested in visiting. Oh yeah, I just read that. Very expensive, but oh yeah, some of them are very expensive. Yeah, it's not a cheap hobby. Definitely not a cheap hobby. I had some people watch who raised koi from Scotland, and yeah, some people have mentioned the amounts of money they've spent. Wow, it's amazing. Thousands and thousands of dollars on fish. Okay, we're gonna make a left here and walk into Gion. Oh, a lot of construction going on. Interesting. Perfect day though, weather-wise. Very comfortable. This is the best time of year, so a lot of people say cherry blossoms is the time to come. Yeah, but I prefer now because the weather is just absolutely perfect. So comfortable. Yeah, we'll go down here. Yeah, it does. It's actually not as bad as I thought. Japan lifted its final restrictions at the beginning of May. So even if you don't have vaccines, you can get in. And I definitely notice a much larger influx of foreign tourists, but oh, it looks like one of the geisha has become a maiko has become a geisha, I believe. So they have signs, these special signs they put up. I can't really film inside, but yeah, definitely a larger influx of foreign tourists since that time, and it's been really, really busy. But if you go outside the tourist zones, it's very quiet. I don't really hang in those areas. There's a few streets in Osaka, a few streets in Kyoto, but if you go outside those areas, it's pretty quiet. Oh boy, they really polished this street nicely, didn't they? Much brighter. Used to be really dark. It's much brighter now. Hey, Chris, how's it going? Thanks for coming in. So this is where you would see the geisha. Somebody was asking before. You see them running up and down around 6 p.m. So it's a little too early now. And it's Sunday, so there won't be many running around. I mean, it's possible. They do appointments anytime. But they also move around with taxis too, so sometimes you don't even see them. This is a big area where they don't want you to film their houses. I think this street is okay. This street they don't care. If they don't want you to, they'll tell you. But this street they don't care. I've asked the security guards, is it okay to film on this street? And they're like, yeah, it's okay. But they don't want you to film the geisha. But if she's gonna walk in front of you, if she walks in front of your camera, then there's not much you can do about that. I'm gonna take a left over here. What is this? Oh, the Raku Museum. Oh, this is cool. Raku is a style of pottery. The enduring light in the soul of the tea bowl maker. Wow, that's a great photo. Raku Museum, a very small museum, a little bit more north of the city. But yeah, definitely worth seeing if you're interested in that. Great history. Yeah, Raku Museum. Mito metalworking. Well, that's an interesting display too. Okay, enjoy. Down here. And then we'll make a left or right. So Kyoto is also, yes, from 780, 8th century to, when was it? Oh boy. The Heian period. Kyoto was the capital. Yeah, it became in the 8th century the capital of Japan. And then it was moved to Edo, Tokyo. And it was very disappointing for the city. Very sad because it was something they were proud of. Especially losing the emperor. The emperor moving to Tokyo. Oh, it's a cool little shop here. You know, it's one of those facts that I just forget, remember and forget, remember and forget. You know, getting kind of thirsty here. Let's see what our options are. Yeah, the Heian period is when Kyoto became the capital, and that was in the 8th century. Right at the end of it. Shoden Eigeni. This looks really nice here. Do you know why they moved it? Because the you know what? I can't remember. Oh boy, it's one of those facts that I forgot. And I'm not gonna say something that I'm not sure of, so I'm gonna leave it at that. Yes, it did. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna walk to another geisha area here, Miyagawacho. Oh yeah, absolutely, yes. Miyagawacho. Hey Andy. Miyagawacho is up here. Other geisha neighborhood. And some nice wide roads coming up. To our left. got cloudy. It was actually very sunny all morning. So, but that's good because that sun was pretty hot. All right, Miyagawa-cho. Another geisha district, much quieter. And another spot where you can see them, usually at night, but you can see them in the daytime sometimes. What is this here? Miyagawa-cho. It looks like a restaurant. Looks like an expensive one. Co-working space. Oh, that's cool. That's such a popular thing. This is a cool spot. Co-working space, sites, Kyoto. First floor, cafe bar. Second floor, third floor, co-working space. In an old machiya. That's kind of neat. Might head there after. These side alleyways. Very photogenic. Tsugo Kinchi. No passages. Yeah, no cars allowed on these roads. I read online that Kyoto was originally settled by Korean immigrants. Is thought to be the oldest. Is it really? Did not know that. Yeah, well, a lot of all the technology to architectural architects, pottery, and a lot of the artisans were Korean. That Raku Museum we just saw, Raku Museum, the Raku style of pottery was created by Chojiro. Chojiro was the Japanese name, but he was actually a Korean. Yeah, so Korean. He was Japanese. I mean, he lived here, but he was actually Korean. So a lot of the artisans, a lot of the architecture, the temples, were built by Koreans. Here's the geisha. Oh yeah, there's all their nameplates there. Oh, did they really? Oh, silk too. Oh, interesting. All right, I'm going there. That's a Michael. That's what they look like without, I think it's her. No, maybe not, sorry. I thought she came out of there, it might just be a helper. That is the consistent Buddha. Yes, right, exactly, yeah. The Buddha was constructed by a Korean too. And it actually looks, the style of the Buddha is Korean with the longer, elongated face. They're building a new performance theater here. All right, you know what? You're gonna have to excuse me, guys. I'm really thirsty. It's not very it's very hot here, so I'm gonna grab a drink. Don't mind me. I'm just gonna get water. That's it. Yeah, sorry about that. I won't be much longer anyways. I think we're just going to go to the end of this street here. And I'll probably call it a broadcast. Yeah, it's pretty quiet around here. Kyoto's very busy, but there's always somewhere to be, find some silence. You don't have to go far to get out of the tourist path. And no, these are a lot of like tea houses, restaurants, like this one here, Takemoto. What is it? This is I'm not sure. It looks like a tea house. I don't think it's a residence. Tea houses, yeah. I look like a mega tourist today, with my hat on and gimbal, walking around with a video camera. I look like a big time tourist, but oh well. This street here is entertainment. Yeah. Nikuno widens out a bit here. Still a lot of the tea houses. This is a tea house here. Ochaya, this is actual certified Ochaya. Those plates right there. Ochaya is a tea house. That's where you have to be introduced to get in there. Geishas entertain there. Maiko's entertain there. Yeah, great little neighborhood. This one here. At the beginning of the lanes, they have the family names too. So the residents' names of the families: Takami, Fujibayashi, Tamura. I don't know what that one is. Sasagi, the other one. This house is for sale. Wow, that's a nice place. Right in Miyagawa-cho. For sale. Going to a tea house. I did once. Yeah, it wasn't a tea house. It wasn't a register. I've never been to a registered tea house, so I was in a bar where the geisha came and entertained me there. Here's another Ochaya. Hamaguchi. Looks like they got a couple of dogs too. That one's not registered though. It doesn't say. There's no register. It's just called a tea house. Not sure what that is. Yeah. Oh, this one's a nice one. This is beautiful. And brand new too. 1, 2, 3, 4 floors. Looks like the second floor has very high ceilings. And the other ones are not so high. Is this a tea house? Doesn't say. But, oh yeah, Ochaya, yeah. Doesn't have a register. Oh, this is a mic. Oh, this is a Okiya. Wow. That's a nice Okiya. This is a geisha house, or a mic, where they live. The ladies live here, so that's great. Nice spot. And this one is too. How does one get invited? With somebody you know. If you know somebody who's a regular there, or maybe like through like a tourism, but I don't, I think, to be honest, they let the less experienced, I believe this is true, the less experienced Maiko will usually get the tourist performance, because they don't, a tourist probably doesn't know the difference between a skilled dancer or not, and they let them get some experience by doing that. And the more skilled ones, the more famous ones, those are the ones that perform for the very regular customers, old customers, special occasions and that. So, but anyways, 48 minutes I've been doing this for 48 minutes, so I thought I'd do a walk through Kyoto, show you how it's going, and I think you have a good idea. Yeah, I think so. I mean, they practice on their own too, and it's not to say they don't try. Just a great way to break into the what they do by doing that with the tourists. So, but anyways, thanks so much everybody for joining. Hope you enjoyed this walk. Have a great weekend wherever you are. Thanks for sticking around. And if you're not following by any chance, please follow. If you like this broadcast, please hit the like button. Just hit that like button. That's all I ask. And hopefully see you in the next broadcast. I hope to get something next week, and I hope we can find an event or something interesting to show you. So everyone have a great night, great morning or evening, afternoon, wherever you are. And we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.